Welcome back to a little fairy arbory. At least that's what I call it. It's going to be a store, or medicine place that they can get the herbs for, for different things. I went and did a second coat inside of the box, and it's still drying, but I'm not going to worry about it because I'm going to work on the outside right now. Also paint most everything again with a good coat of chalk paint in the back, and in here I put a little bit of foil. Again, I paint it with chalk paint, and then I'll finish it off later, okay? But I want to do this to make it look like a tree trunk, and a tree bends and does all kind of funny things. So we can do whatever we want to with it, but I don't want a square box. Definitely don't want a square box. After I did this, I need some extra, before I put the next piece of foil to make a part of a tree, like an old tree trunk that's hollow, and it's just there, and this is how they build a little place in there, okay? So what I'm going to do is, I got me a big piece of this foil, and I'm going to just kind of make it just like this. And I'm going to go ahead and glue it right in here, and then down here. I'm not going to worry about this right now too much. But that'll give me the curve. See what I mean? That'll give me the curve right here that I actually need, okay? Alrighty. I think you're okay. Make sure that you're high. And you are, okay. Put this paper here for right now. So let's go ahead and do this first. And like I said, I'm just going to put some glue. And I know I changed it a little bit, but sometimes that's what happens, You do something and then you change it because you don't like the look or whatever, and you're thinking you're going to do one thing and then you're going to do another one. That's the fun part actually about it. You start with a project and then maybe, you're going to do it your way. And that's what happens here. Okay, I want to make sure that I got some in here. Okay. And then I'm going to make sure I got plenty to hold it in there. And that basically gives me, what I need in here to put the other piece. That is this one here. And again, I just pull out a pretty good sized piece of it, and I, crunch it really good. And then what I'm going to do now is, I also kind of did some bending around a little bit. You know how a tree trunk is, sometimes it's kind of split around and whatever. So that's kind of what I'm doing, Hopefully Mother Nature, I don't want to, some of it, just whatever. Not necessarily anything in particular. Now this here, I wanted to finish. So we'll come basically in here. This is going to stand up a little bit, okay? And we may still do something in the top roof, who knows, right? So that's what I'm going to put it right now. Okay. And just kind of, like I said, this has been there for a long time, and of course it's been neglected probably and all that, and okay, now I'm going to come back in here with my little window here, or whatever is entrance. I haven't decided which one's going to be yet, and I'm just going to start on both sides of it, because I want to cover this up, okay, on both sides of it to cover it up. Put it down a little bit, because I have made a couple of mushrooms in here, and I'll show you how to do those. They're real simple, but not right now anyway. And then I'll tell you, and I had them in there thinking I want them in there, and I still do actually, but and don't worry about this, because we'll do some more curlies or whatever Right now I just want this. I just want this in here. So we're gonna go ahead and glue it all the way around this edge in here, okay? Make sure it goes in. And I wanted to make sure this little piece goes in there really good. See? Okay. Just taking a little bit of time and just kind of, you know, just follow that a little bit in there, okay? I changed glue gun, not because I like this one better, but because I have a bigger glue stick and it stays there a little bit longer. That's the only reason I did it, because otherwise, you know, I'll be changing glue, you know, putting glue constantly, and I wanted to go a little bit faster that way. Okay. Also, some of you ladies are having a problem getting into my channel and do, you know, give a thumbs up or a comment, and I'm trying to get it solved. I'm just not a computer savvy, and my daughter's going to be here this weekend, so I'm going to see what's going on, okay? I apologize for it, because like I said, I have no idea. I'm having problems on YouTube too. I have no idea. But we will take care of it, and you know, don't worry about it. We will take care of it. I promise. Okay, so here we go. So I got this one basically done. I'm gonna go ahead and now glue it on this side here. Okay. Sometimes I wish this little table was a little one of those tables you can go up or down. That way I could do, you know, up or down on it. Okay. And if it's a little flat right now, this side, it's okay. Because I'll be putting branches and other stuff to go in here. We're going to have moss. We're going to have all kinds of stuff, okay? But right now, and it's okay to go a little bit over like this. Okay, and this one, I want to just, like I said, just want it in there. And, okay. And then I'm going to cut off what I don't need. This is probably going to have some kind of a base when I get it done to lay it on, but right now it's easier to work on it this way. And maybe not a really big base, but something that just, except for just a box in here, okay? Okay, let's see. Alrighty. So see, that's what I want in here. And it's just kind of, I don't know, just like I said, just one of those stumps that is just there. Make sure I put some in here. Let's see. Okay, and that's gonna be going that way. Okay. So that got one. The next thing I'm gonna do, I have decided that the garden is gonna be right in here. They're gonna grow the herbs that then they're gonna dry, of course, and sell in their shop. So I got this piece of foil. I had already kind of, you know, molded a while ago. And I wanna make sure I go way, way under it. And if you have to fold a little bit, it's okay. You know, just do what you have to do. Like that. And then, of course, we're just going to go ahead and glue it. And here we go. Let's see. And also, when you start doing your chalk paint, do one good coat, of course. And then on the second one, make sure that anything is silver, you cover it up. It'll show up. That's one nice thing about this, it will show up. Okay? Okay, let me go ahead and come back here. And here we go. But then I thought I'd do the little garden in here, be so cute. Like I said, the top is gonna be more like their living quarters where they're gonna sleep and you know, get their things done and so on. I'm gonna go ahead and actually glue this here because that way it's not going anywhere. Okay, and then just go ahead and let it go because I can put some more foil in the back or whatever and it's gonna be okay. There we go. And I'm not gonna worry about this little bit in here right now because I'll cover it up later. Okay, there we go. Alrighty. Okay. So I got this part of it here, pretty good. And I'll go ahead and get some more, another tree maybe in here. You know, I got this tree here, branch, sort of a dry up tree, but you know, I got this one that goes in here, which is gonna look great when it's done. Okay, so I'll probably put something else in here. So, you know, we're not gonna worry about it. But this is gonna be so cool. Okay, so then I'm gonna do this other side here. And again, you know, I'm going to put it in here, up to here, because I want to see the garden, but I don't have to have it, this doesn't have to be as tall as that, okay? Sometimes you do find a tree trunk this way. Oh, let me get the other side, I'm sorry. Let me get this side here too, because I want to get it all done. Okay, again, I'm going to put that over here. Alrighty, here we go. And it does take a little time. I mean, you know, I could have done it all the fall first, trying to get just, you know, but doing the lessons to me, sometimes it's slower than when you actually do it yourself. When you have an idea, you just put it in there and, hey, go, go, go. Okay, let's see here. Okay. There we go. Oops. It's a little hot. Okay, that's good. And I think maybe put a little bit in between. There we go. Okay, now I'm gonna do this side. Okay. So I'm gonna put this one in here. And again, let me see if I can put it this way. That way you can see it and I can do it, right? Okay. I just want to do it. Don't you just love that word? I just want to do it this way here, like this. Okay, just a little bit, because I want to flatten down this side a little bit anyway, because where that tree goes. So yeah, I wanted to flatten it down a little bit, especially right here. So when I do put my tree here, which it goes, it's already dented, see, to go in there. There we go. Okay. Alrighty. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. I'm just gonna put that like that. And kind of, you know, bring it in a little bit, even, you know, how I'm doing it here. It's okay. It's okay. Mother Nature is weird, isn't it? It does funny things. And we love Mother Nature. And of course, you still be able to see it, you know, I'm gonna bring this back, the little garden in here, so there won't be a problem. It's a little garden because it's a little building. once I get it glued, if I need anything else, then I can, you know, I can do it. So that's gonna work really well in here. Okay. You can pinch it if you want to, make it a little thinner in the top. And here we go, okay? There you go. I need to put it up now, so sorry about that. Let's see if I can still, y'all can still see it, yeah. And I'm just gonna bring this right at the edge of here and just kind of, you know, just bring it like that. Okay. Slightly bring it on the other side, but not necessarily. You can just come back at the edge too, you know. Like I said, it's just mainly because I can finish this with something else. You know, so however you want to do it is fine. Slightly overlap it, that's what I'm going to do on mine. Okay. Like I said, this has been, nature has had a toll on this little poor little tree. So basically it's just the bark. I'm going to leave it just like this, very rough looking. And that's the way I want to do it. Okay, there we go. You know, come on this side, make sure everything is, you know, nothing looks weird or out of the ordinary or whatever, you know. And just bring it in. There we go. I love it. And I'm gonna bring this and I kind of pinch it too a little bit because you know, at the end usually a little bit thinner. So that's what I'm going to do. Now this little tree here, this side has a little more indentation and it's okay, see? You can kind of, you know, make it look a little more. A little bit different, I guess you can say. Okay. And here we go right now. Whoops, I need to get some more in here. See, you just got to do slowly but surely, as they say, right? And if you have a little handy dandy like this, we'll go for it. And this in here, it might have another branch coming out, I don't know yet, but I think if I bring it in like this, it's gonna be fine. Okay. I love this. This is something different for me, and I love 3Ds. I love to make, I just like to do this. That's all I can say. It's for me, this is relaxing. And it makes a really cute little showpiece when you get done. And also, you know, you can give it as a gift too. It's a pretty little gift to give to somebody. So yeah, okay. See there, and here. And then of course we'll put this in here, like so. Okay, this little branch in here, it'd be nice and glue into it. And that's gonna be awesome. That's another branch that's been broken at the end, you know, and that's okay. So, like I said, I may bring some more of the other little something that, like something has grown in here, you know, and that kind of thing. So moss or something, that'd be kind of cool also. Okay. Alrighty. There we go. See? Let me get that one in there. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do for this is going to be the, I guess you could say the balcony. And for that, I'm going to cut very fine pieces of this, or maybe about 1.5 inches. Let's see if it works. Give or take. And make sure, maybe fold it in, you know, in 3 places, and then, okay, there we go. And then we're gonna go ahead and turn it very carefully, just wind it off, okay? Will be a thin little branch. Okay, like so. And then I don't need it very tall. So let's see if I get it all out on the same. Okay, probably about 1.5 inches also, depending on what you want actually. Again, it doesn't have to be exactly, but you know, close enough. And you want to probably at the end maybe kind of taper it a little bit, you know, in the end, but that's it. Okay. I'm just going to put them started right here. I'm going to put one. One. Another one. Oh yeah. This is gonna work. That's kind of cute. When everything is painted and, you know, treated and all that. It's gonna be awesome. Let's see. Another one. Okay. And again, you know, they don't even have to be, it can be kind of, you know, because branches are so funny. Sometimes you don't find them, you know, I just want to make sure the thickness is about the same. In other words, just go ahead and bring it in here like so. Fold it again. So they won't break as easy, you know. Like so. And then just kind of pinch it together. And then very careful, start, you know, just like a rope, okay? And then some areas will be a little bit thicker than other. It's okay. I can't wait to get it finished. I think it's gonna be really cute. So, okay, let me go ahead and cut this because I need to, I want to do the wrap around on it, you know. And so I'll show you what to do with it. And then probably what I'll do is gesso, chalk paint, everything, or gesso, whatever you want to do. I mean, it's fine. Now I'm eyeballing it. That way, they don't have to be exactly the same. That one area that that has a little flatter area, and when I cut it, that's the one that's going to be at the bottom. And like I said, I don't really want a straight little, you know, branch, so it's okay. And I have some extras. I may need it for something else later. We don't know. So like I said, this is a balcony. And, oh yeah, okay. So now what I'm going to do is get another piece. Okay. And again, I'm going to fold it and fold it again, okay? Whatever it is. There we go. Just mainly because, like I said, and it doesn't matter if it's one size wider than the other one, you know, it's okay. All right, now you're gonna pinch it together and start roping it. I probably do some branches, and since you know how I do the branches and around the area, since you know, I already show you how to do it, and put them somewhere else, and then I'll show you, you know, what I've done. That would help us also be a little bit, you know, less time on our videos, you know. So just to, you know, just to kind of get a little faster, so I don't have to worry you guys about, you know, just seeing the same old thing. Okay, see, I done this here. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is very carefully, just like this, and maybe go like, you know, one in, one out, one in and one out, okay? So let's just do that one first. And this is the one that's going to be out. Okay. And this one is going to be in. Okay, there we go. So you're going to go in the opposite. Oops, it's okay, I'll get it. Okay, there we go. See? They're still a little damp, that's probably why. Okay, all right. And now it's going to go, you know, on the other side again. And see, some are bigger than others. It's okay. Okay. And then the other one's going to go out here. And so on. Easy, easy, easy. Isn't that cute? Oh, I love it. Here, let me make sure I got that one in there. Good. Okay. And again, I'm going to do this outside. Okay, got that. See? Oh, it's so cute. And of course, see, it kind of gives you a little wavy. It's not, you know, it's a branch. It's a branch. You could do another one down here, and I should have done it first, but that's okay. I never do things the easy way, seems like it. But y'all could put another one, even 3 of them. But you know, one down here, and then this one here. So it's up to you. Okay. Okay. Let's see now. Get in here and put this here. All right. I just love working with this foil. I really, really, really do. Okay, make sure you hold it for a minute, for a second or whatever, till you get it nice in there, okay? And then, of course, I'm just going to be in here and do it right there. But also, I'm going to glue it into the tree branch. I didn't do the other one, but I am doing this one. Okay. Alrighty, there we go. And also, if you want to, it would be kind of cute if you go with a very thin rope, very, very thin, go around it. It could be a thick thread. That's probably what I'm going to do. Like it's done with a thread, you know, and then cut it up. I think that'll be kind of cool. So I'll probably do that. And I have some kind of a thick um, I don't know if it was top stitching or something, kind of a thread. So it's a little thicker than the other ones. And that's probably what I'll do. And once you get it done, here we go. There we got our little balcony. Is this cute or what? I like that a lot. And I want to leave this open right now because by the time I get it all done, I'll figure out if I want the back closed or I want it open, okay? But we'll see, because like I said, I'm going to put something in here. So I may bring this out here somehow, and then maybe bring something else. I don't know yet, okay? Like I said, I'm working with this blind, kind of, if you know what I mean. Okay, let's see. Let's see if this will work, okay? Alrighty, I'm going to do it nice and tight. And like I said, I would probably do a longer piece, but just to see it. This one is out, so that means that this one's going to be in. And that one will be, okay, let's do it this way, very carefully. Yeah, you can do it, see? And then this one will be going in here and right here, see? Oh, yeah. So you might be able to do that, see what I mean? And that probably even looks better. So that one is perfect because it ends right there. So I'll get another piece and finish that off later, okay? So we got the, now we got the, as I say, the balcony here. So what I'm going to work on some vines, probably do another little tree, kind of, a little bit different, but you know what I mean. That goes on this side, and then this one in here, but it'd be completely different, okay? And some vines and some stuff to try to finish this off. And then I'm also going to do is, where are they? I got them all done, so they're all here somewhere. Anyway, the inside ones, I'll start putting them on also. And then of course, you know, you already seen it before I did, you know, when I did them before I paint them. So it's just a matter of just glue them in there. Okay, I'll probably do that. And another little vines that go in here. And then, you, like I said, just to give you an idea how you can place the vines. You can place them any way you want them. It's not really have to do exactly like I do. I don't even know what I do. I just put it in there and think about it. Okay, I like it that way. Let's do it that way. You know, so that's what I'm telling you. So I will be doing that just to get us a little bit ahead so we can start really getting, finishing it off, go inside, do the little pieces that are going to go in there and so on, okay? So I'll see you later. Bye-bye.